So chances are, over the past few weeks, you've seen that new trend doing the round of people turning themselves into action figures or dolls using AI. From Instagram to LinkedIn, my feed's been full of them, and I've got to admit, seeing everyone turn into those tiny plastic versions of themselves has been way more entertaining than it probably should be. Maybe it's just scratching that nostalgic itch from my 90s obsession with wrestling figures. The good news is, you don't have to mess around with any of those dodgy apps that have showed up out of nowhere. You can do this yourself. It's quick, easy, and best of all, it won't cost you a penny. So let me show you how it's done. First up, you'll need a clear photo of yourself, and I usually go for something closer to a full body shot. It just helps create a more realistic looking figure. But honestly, a good headshot works just fine too. Just make sure your face is clear and there's no one else in the picture. The AI can get a bit confused if you throw another face into the mix. Next, you'll need to sign up for a free ChatGPT account if you haven't already. You won't be able to generate images without one. But don't worry, it only takes a few seconds. Just pop in your email and password, then confirm the code they send you, and you're all set. Log into ChatGPT and start a new prompt. Click the little plus icon, then choose Upload from Computer. Find and select the photo of yourself, then hit Upload. On a smartphone, it's just as simple. Browse your photos and tap the one you want to use. Next up, you'll need to add the text prompt that tells ChatGPT what to generate. Now, I've tried out a variation of different prompts to see what gave the best results, and after a bit of trial and error, I think this is the one that works best. And as you'll see, it's just set up as a template, so just update the highlighted bits to match whatever you're going for. I'll drop a prompt in the video description so you can copy it, tweak it, and make it your own. Paste your prompt into ChatGPT alongside your selected image and hit submit. Then sit back and let ChatGPT work its magic. Now, it usually takes a couple of minutes, sometimes a bit longer, around 4 or 5, so don't worry if it doesn't appear right away. Here's what it came up with using my photo and my initial prompt. That's pretty good, right? Okay, now let's try it with a few other variations. Maybe you fancy a retro theme, or a wizard, space explorer, football legend, pirate captain, or a rugged explorer. Okay, you get the idea. The beauty of this is you can take the base prompt and change it into pretty much anything you like. Some AI chatbots like Gemini or Copilot can do this kind of thing too, but they often come with extra steps, workarounds, or restrictions when it comes to using your own photo, which is why ChatGPT is the easiest and most straightforward option. That said, it is still AI, so it's not always perfect. Every now and then you might get something duplicated, even when you've asked it not to. The wrong accessories added, or the likeness might be a little off. The great thing about ChatGPT though is how well it understands natural conversation. So if something doesn't look quite right, just ask it to fix it. You can even highlight specific parts of the image to fine tune things, or just tweak the prompt and try again. Now, if you're switching to a completely different theme, say from a wizard to a footballer, it's a good idea to start a new chat. ChatGPT can sometimes get confused and mix up things if you keep changing things in the same conversation. And one last thing to keep in mind is the free version of ChatGPT has a limit on how many images you can generate in a 24-hour window, usually 3 to 5, depending on server load, your region, and how much you've used it recently. So it's worth using those 3 generations wisely. If you want unlimited image generations and access to more advanced AI models, there's ChatGPT Plus, which costs $20 a month. And that's it. Don't forget to tweak the prompt I mentioned earlier and have a go at making your own figure or doll. And let me know how you get on in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you liked today's video, consider hitting that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, cheers.